Tavion Swindell just turned 16 last month, and he just started his first week of his junior year at high school here in Fort Worth. His father sat down with me this evening, and he calls his son senseless and now is planning the teenager's funeral.
Like I said, I'm just lost. It hasn't really came to me.
Swindell was a junior at Southwest High School in Fort Worth ISD, gearing up for his first season on varsity football.
I was going to make a point to make every game because I played high school football myself, so I can only imagine how excited he was.
On July 14, 2008, a young future star was born in Texas. The second son of his mother and his father's only boy, Tavion Kyree Swindell, was his parents' pride and joy. He was the cutest little boy with an adorable round face and had the biggest smile. According to loved ones, he was a beacon of joy and laughter, and Tavion carried within him a spirit that was so vibrant that it illuminated the lives of all who were fortunate enough to know him. With a personality that was as funny as it was kind, he had an uncanny ability to bring warmth and compassion into the hearts of his friends and family. His mother also described him as a gentle big teddy bear and was a star football player destined for greatness. However, all of the hopes and dreams his parents had for him were all shattered after what was supposed to be a relaxing Sunday in August of 2024, which turned into an unexplainable tragedy that sadly took the life of the young boy, leaving his family broken. When it came to Tavion, whom many called Tay-Tay, his father Henry was beyond proud of his one and only son. Though they did not share the same name, Henry referred to him as his junior, and to him, Tavion was his king and his heartbeat. Tavion would even take after his dad with his love for football and started playing at a very young age. His talent was definitely undeniable, and his passion for the game was next level. Even though he may have been a beast on the field, he was said to be one of the kindest people you could ever meet. Family said Tavion's kindness shined brightly, even on the smallest gestures, leaving an incredible mark on those who encountered his gentle soul. It was not just his delightful sense of humor that made him truly remarkable, it was his caring nature that set him apart, making every interaction feel like an embrace full of warmth and love. In the eyes of those who knew him, he was a young teen full of boundless promise, with a gift for making the world a little brighter with each passing day. So no one in their wildest dreams would have ever thought that something terrible would happen to him. A few weeks before the start of the 2024-2025 school year, Tavion had celebrated his big 16th birthday and was ready for the up-and-coming school year. This school year was even more special because as a junior, he was going to be playing varsity football at Southwest High School in Fort Worth, Texas. He literally has so much to look forward to, and there was nothing in the way of stopping him until some petty disagreement turned fatal. On Sunday, August 18, 2024, Tavion had only been back at school for 1 week when the crime against him would take place. On that Sunday, he was over 35-year-old Deeven Jones' house, who his mother said was a family member, and the two were said to be playing a video game. This was not uncommon, and the two have played against each other before. However, on this particular day, the two were exchanging some smack talk while playing the video game, and things became heated. The trash talking quickly became argumentative and a little bit aggressive. According to a witness, Tavion said, "I can't wait to play that game and beat you," using some explicit words. Deeven allegedly responded with, "You can't even beat me, little boy," with some explicit words behind it. "Who can't?" Tavion allegedly replied, at which point Deeven whipped out a gun and shot Tavion in the chest. A witness at the scene said they were told by Deeven to wait before telling the police. After fleeing the home, the police were finally called to the home in Crowley, Texas, on the 1200 block of Celeste Street. Authorities got to the home on Celeste at approximately 1 p.m. when they found Tavion shot in the chest, barely alive. Officers would immediately administer aid until the fire and EMS department arrived. Tavion was then transported to a local hospital where sadly he was pronounced unalive. Detectives would hit the ground running, combing social media while using other tools in their arsenal to find Devin's vehicle. A Be on the Lookout was set in place, and later on that same day, Devin was arrested. He had reportedly tried to hinder the investigation by throwing out his phone and getting rid of the weapon he used in the fatal tragedy. He was subsequently charged with the unaliving and tampering with evidence. Now, allegedly, he shot 2 more people that survived, but there was no official release of that if it is true. However, whatever the case may be, what he is accused of doing is heartbreaking. The man is old enough to be his father, and what made him pick up a gun over a game is beyond me. One family member said he told authorities that it was an accident, but him running and not trying to help Tavion after the shooting tells a way different story.
Crowley police now have a 35-year-old man in jail accused of shooting a 16-year-old, and they say the bizarre reason for the shooting was due to smack talking while playing video games. Crowley police say 35-year-old Deeven Jones was playing video games with 16-year-old Tavion Swindell. According to the arrest affidavit, during the gameplay, words were exchanged commonly associated with smack talking. Jones then pulled a gun out and placed it against Tavion's chest, and the firearm discharged, striking Tavion in the chest. Police say this all happened in Jones's home on the 1200 block of Celeste Street in Crowley, and also say Jones left the home with the gun and got rid of his cell phone all after the shooting. I spoke to Tavion's mom briefly over the phone, who tells me Jones is actually related to her son, which was not expressed in the police report, and also claims Jones was the one to call 911 after the shooting.
I don't know what his issue is. I don't even know the guy.
A place Gary tells Fox 4 his son has visited many times before.
What 35-year-old man? I'm not going to even actually call him a man because, for one, you shouldn't have been around them kids while they was playing games. No way.
Police say Jones told a witness, another teenager at the home, quote, not to call the cops before taking off.
You're a grown man, you should put yourself in better positions. If you're that angry, you shouldn't have never been there.
This tragedy not only hurt the family tremendously, but it hurt many of Tavion's fellow classmates and his football teammates. After the horrific crime happened, the school he attended would cancel the next Thursday's football scrimmage, and instead they would offer crisis counseling. Too many young black kids in America are dealing with way too much trauma, and they are our future. Kids deserve to grow old. They don't deserve all of this inexcusable gun crime happening day in and day out. Tavion had big dreams. If he did not make it to the NFL, he wanted to be an engineer. And now he is forever 16, behind a madman with a gun. Devin is currently behind bars still, and his bond is a total of $260,000. This was something preventable, and not only did he cause physical harm to Tavion, he mentally forever harmed the other people in the home that saw what took place. Now no one will ever know what great things Tavion would have done or what he would have become, because he did not get a chance to grow old. My sincere condolences goes to his family, his friends, classmates, and teammates, and to so many more who loved him. Please don't forget to comment your thoughts and your prayers for this family in this difficult time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.